Well, how y'all doing? We are going to draw for the winner of a shirt and 2 decals. I'm going to draw three names, 3 numbers, whatever. But before I do that, I've just got to do a little bit of talking. Since the election is over with, I thought all the drama would be done, right? Okay, the election's over, Donald Trump won, okay, let's go about our business. Because for the average person, you're really not going to notice much difference at home. You know, the sun is still going to come up in the mornings and set evenings, and it's still going to be, you know, dark at night. Unless maybe you live up in the northern part of Alaska, I don't know. But anyway, I just got to share my opinion on some of this crap that has happened since the election. Now, I don't know if you was keeping up with it, whether you was watching CNN. I happen to be watching Fox. I kind of liked I like their coverage better. When they say Clinton News Network, they mean it. That's CNN hell, they've done been caught in being corrupt with Hillary, so no more CNN for me. I'm going to watch Fox News if I want national news. Anyway, I'm trying to stay awake, trying to watch the coverage. You know, I'll doze off, then I'll wake back up, and oh, he got Florida. Okay, cool. And you know, they got to where we were waiting on Pennsylvania. It was after midnight. I couldn't stay awake, and I just sat there, and all of a sudden I hear them because I got a little bit excited that Trump got Pennsylvania. Okay, and that put him at 274 electoral votes, and you know, he's going to be he's president-elect, Donald Trump. And in the meantime, they've been showing back and forth, the hall where the Trump supporters are waiting on Trump to come out, and the big hall with the glass ceiling that was all set up for Hillary. Kept going, you know, back and forth, showing the difference in the moods of the people, and obviously the people that were supporting Hillary were becoming very upset and downtrodden and very solemn. Because he was ahead by, you know, roughly 30 or 40 electoral votes, and after he had gotten, I think it was it Wisconsin? Anyway, he got one of those states up there, or anyway, the one next to Michigan. Anyway, he got one of them states that was supposed to be blue. It said he pierced the blue wall. So you could really see how just browbeaten and just downtrodden the Hillary supporters were. Well, I want to tell you something. I truly believe that Hillary Clinton showed her true colors to her supporters that night. She showed her true colors. She showed that she didn't give a damn about anybody but herself. Granted, it was reported that she, you know, a day later that she was crying her eyes out because she lost. And there's nothing wrong with being emotionally invested and being upset if you lose. There's nothing wrong with that. When you give everything you've got and you try the best you can possibly do and you lose, there's nothing to be ashamed of if you cry a little bit. Hell, if you cry a bunch, there ain't nothing wrong with that. And she would have looked more human if she'd come out on that stage crying and thanking her people, even though it'd be between blubbering. But she didn't. She sent that Podesta guy out there and said, "She ain't coming out, y'all go home." What the hell kind of support for her people is that? That is just plain ass rude. She ain't coming out, y'all go home. Hell, I'd be upset and want to throw shit too if I was her supporter. She hadn't hadn't even acknowledged the fact that I'd been there all day long, all afternoon, all night, on into 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. People standing there waiting to hear from their, their girl. And she wouldn't even come out and say nothing. What a bitch. But if she's gonna let something like that, like losing the contest, affect her in that manner, can you imagine if she had gotten elected President of the United States and we had a serious catastrophe or whatever? How would she handle that? So, I don't wish ill of anyone, but I'm kind of glad it worked out this way, because I believe that really showed that she had no business being elected president. So then, that same evening or morning, I think it was, some damn people out there in California decide they're going to stage themselves a protest. And we're stopping traffic on a big highway. It said Highway 24. I don't know if it's an interstate highway or not. But they were showing, girls and young guys arm in arm, across the road and all that kind of stuff. And if you recall, I told y'all that Black Lives Matter get across the road like that, and I've got an emergency medical problem with one of my kids. Like I told this black person that responded, called me a racist and shit. I said, no, you don't understand. If my family member has got a medical emergency and my family member is going to die if I don't get them a hospital, you best be getting out of the damn way. Well, these idiots, these libtards, were stretched across the damn highway at night. At night, people. And this 24-year-old girl, or I don't know, I think it was Highway 24. I don't know how old the girl was. Anyway, this girl got hit by a car. Fucked her up pretty good, too. And, I try to give you an example of why they don't think right. The young people think a lot different than old people. Is I have told kids, I said, when it's raining, the law says you need to turn on your windshield. When you've got your windshield wipers on, you need to turn your headlights on. That's the law. Or, it's starting to get dark, you need to turn your lights on. Oh, hell, I can see. You don't understand. It's not whether or not you can see. It's so I can see you. Because, hey, as we get older, our eyesight is not as good. And you get a silver or gray colored car that blends in with the color of the pavement, and you ain't got your lights on, and when it's dusk or it's raining, and you blend right in. You can't be seen until we're right on you. So here's these idiots out there standing across a fucking highway in the dark, and the girl gets hit by a car. God dang, how stupid. What a waste. And I'm sure they was able to do that because ain't none of them got a job. I'm sure none of them missed work. Now, I was watching TV last night, and they were showing, I think it was Seattle, some city in California, New York, and New Orleans, showing these protesters marching through the streets. In one town, they destroyed a police car. Another, out in California, I think on one of them college campuses, maybe it's Oakland, I don't know, burning the American flag. I'm going to tell you something, people. We had an election. The candidate that gets 270 electoral votes is nominated president. I mean, that's their president-elect. That's the way it works. If your candidate did not win, you say, okay, my candidate didn't win, oh well, better luck next time. But no, you want to go out here, you want to destroy shit, you want to march and all this other kind of stuff. Yet, especially you students, You want the financial aid. You want the government guaranteed student loans. You want the free Pell Grant money. You want all this shit the government to give you. But you want to go out here and destroy shit just cause stuff don't go your way. Every damn one of you needs to go back home and go work in a goddamn sewer or something so you understand what it's like to earn a damn dollar. Speaking of earning a damn dollar, in my opinion, and this is all it is, and opinions are like rear ends, everybody's got one, and most all of them stink. But in my opinion, young people today, when they graduate high school, need, well, let me rephrase this. Either, how do I want to say this? High school kids, either during the summer, you got between freshman and sophomore, so you work during the summer and 1 year out of high school or 2 years out of high school, do some type of community service. Whether it is working for your local city or town government or county government, or whether it's working for the feds, some federal project, whatever. I believe, in my opinion, that everybody needs to serve their community. And when I say community, I don't mean it has to be the local town, but when I say community, I mean the United States of America. I believe that everybody ought to give 2 years of their life to their community and be paid for it, be paid a fair wage. In exchange for 2 years of service to the community or the country, you get 1 year of college consisting of 3 semesters, the full 12 months. And if you were to give 4 years service to your community or your country, you could get 6 semesters of college, which would get you an associate's degree. And then with an associate's degree, then you'd be well on your way to getting a better education. But I really and honestly believe that everybody ought to provide service to their community, and it will instill pride in your country. You will feel proud to be an American. Now, all these damn entertainers that said, if Donald Trump gets elected president, I'm moving to California, I'm moving to Canada, I'm moving outside the United States. I ain't seen none of you leave yet. Whoopi Goldberg, get your black ass out of here. Samuel L. Jackson, get your black ass out of the United States. You said you was going to leave if Trump got elected? Well, pack your shit and get. Miley Cyrus, you snotty-nosed little bitch, get your ass out of here. Cher, oh, it's going to be a tough time, but she's going to have to go. Cher, get your ass out of here. Go on, get. Amy Schumer, get your ass out of the United States. Jon Stewart, get your ass on up out of here. And no, I don't want to hear no crap from no black people about me being racist. I listed 4 white people and 2 black people. By God, that's just the way it is. You don't like it, kiss my ass. This is my channel. But they're the ones that said, by God, if Trump got elected, they was leaving the country. Well, get your ass out of here. Go on, get. Ain't got no damn use, no whining, bitching, libtard, Hollywood living, no touch of reality person. Y'all go ahead and get. And if y'all happen to be on Facebook and get that whatever they're called, that shows the United States and it shows all the counties in the United States that voted Republican, it said better coverage than Verizon. Can you hear me now? Hell yeah. By God, turn the whole damn country red except for the big urban areas, big cities where people like to live on them handouts. Get your ass on up out of here. Oh my goodness. Boy, I've been ranting and raving. Let's see. Oh, one more thing. These damn liberals want to take away your rights, okay? They want to take away your right to own a gun, that kind of shit. They want to stick their nose in our business, right? But you want me, when I say me, I mean us. They want to stick their nose in my business and tell me I can't own a gun. They don't want me to own a gun, let's say. Yet, they want my tax dollars to send them to college for free. Fuck y'all. That's what I got to say. And I like what Michael Moore said. Said Donald Trump is going to deliver the biggest fuck you to the United States you ever seen. And he sure did. By God, Donald Trump supporters came out in droves. Alright, well, I reckon I've run my mouth long enough. I know you sitting there wanting to know who won the damn t-shirt. So, let me reset the camera here onto the computer screen so you can see, and we'll get right on that. Now, the best I could count, I've got 127 different commentators. 127 different people that left a message, okay? And I've got to go to my, to the Google random number generator. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm kind of impressed with that camera. That camera is about 11 feet. About 11 feet from that computer screen. And watch me zoom in on there. This is 11 feet away. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you ahead of time, remember, the rules, you have to leave a comment and you have to be a subscriber. And if I can't verify that you're a subscriber, then I don't meet the criteria. And I apologize up front if I happen to draw somebody's number and they have their privacy settings set to where I can't see it. If I can't see that you're a subscriber, I can't award you the prize. I'm sorry. But the whole idea behind this is I'm trying to build subscribers. So, you know, don't get mad at me now. Hell, I mean, we're just now doing this shit, so I don't know who's going to get what. But we'll double check. We'll make sure you're a subscriber. Okay. So, I said there was 127 different people that left a comment. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that the first number is going to be for a t-shirt, and the second and the third are going to be for a decal. Now, if I draw your number, if the first guy I come to, like if it's Gene Chambers, Damn it, Gene Chambers, he's something. But if that first guy I come to is Gene Chambers, then he gets dropped down to the second position because you can't win another. Once you've won a shirt, you can't win another shirt. You win a decal. And whenever I go to where I'm giving away, some etched glass or something, if you've never won an etched glass, you can win it even if you have won a shirt. So hang in there with me. All right, let's generate the first number. And the first number is 67. And the second number is 64. And the third number is 94. Okay. So that was 67, 64, and 94. Now folks, you could go onto the comments of the 4,000 subscribers and see the exact same comments that I'm counting here. But I've got to back off of the screen a little bit here so you can see the whole screen. All right, here we go. Now, again, the first number for the t-shirt was number 67. So I'm going to go down to number 64 first. All right, Joe Sword, you were number 1. And Jeff Wynn was number 2. Larry Huffman, number 3. Amy, 4. Pete, 5. Joseph, 6. Ham Radio, 7. Eric Smith, 8. Wayne, 9. Robert, 10. Steve, 11. Jet, Juboy, 12. Ken is 13. Wayne is 14. Larry is 15. Melody, 16. Roger, 17. Power Stroke is 18. Flatliner, 19. Jeff, 20. Jerry, 21. Rand, 22. Hillary, 23. Hayden, 24. Tomaine, 25. Pete, 26. David, 27. Todd, 28. Alan, 29. Jeff, 30. Lou, 31. Patrick, 32. X-Jeepworks, 33. Steve, 34. Ken, 35. Jerry, 36. Denise, 37. Iron Dog, 38. 2x4, 39. Gary, 40. Carl, 41. Kenneth, 42. Mike Fortune, 43. Green Beans, 44. Clifton, 45. Melvin, 46. Red Rob, 47. Ken, 48. Chris, 49. Dave, 50. Jinky, 51. Old James, 52. Jules, 53. Flatliner, 54. Angry Bunny, 55. Bruce Wood, 56. Way 5, 57. X-Ziner, 58. John Large, 59. North of Atlanta, 60. Gene Moore, 61. Mike, 62. Doc Inc., 63. And James Baker, you are number 64. I think because there's Flatliner right there. Flatliner, did I see another one by him up here? No, there's 2 Tomaines. Oh, yeah, there's Flatliner, so I'd already counted him. So James Baker, you were not 64. James Baker, you were 63. However, I'm going to give you a decal anyway, just because I said you were 64. So James Baker, even though you were 63, I'm going to give you a decal. Okay, so where we at? Alright, so James Baker, you were 63. That makes Steve Sterrett 64. So Steve Sterrett, you're number 64. You want a decal. Alright. Cody, you're 65. Jay Baumgardner, you were 66. And Adirondack, New York says, pick me. You are 67. So Adirondack, New York, my God, you got it this time. You've been whining, you got winning. You got lucky that time. So Adirondack, New York, you're going to win yourself a t-shirt. Hell, Adirondack, New York's got 215 videos. They got 1,000 subscribers. Maybe everybody needs to go check out their channel. Check out Adirondack, New York. Okay, that was 67. Let's go on down to 94, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90 is Ronald Ricks, 91, 92, 93. Matt says, Bob, hey Bob, sign me up for the giveaway. Maybe I should mention a certain guy's name and maybe I'll finally win something, LOL. Matt, you win a decal. Alright. Well, there we are. Oh, let me get back on the camera here. Shit, one old boy said I looked like I was a hoarder. Shit, what give you the first clue? Damn, that's like saying, Bob, I think you're fat. No shit. I'm not a hoarder, I teach hoarding. Heck ain't nobody touch me when it comes to collecting crap. Oh, baby chickens are hatching out today. I'm excited about that. First one hatched a little early, about 18 hours early. Woke me up 2 o'clock this morning. But the others are starting to pip out of the shell now. 8 o'clock tonight will be precisely 21 days. So there you have it, folks. That's the winners this time. Right, where am I at? Yeah. Right here. Call Bob for signs at yahoo.com. Make sure that you send me an email with your mailing address, your name and your mailing address. Adirondack, New York, I have 1 extra large and I have 1 triple XL t-shirts. The extra large is printed on the back and it is a pocket tee. The triple XL is printed on the front. It's just a t-shirt printed on the front, no pocket. And the nice polo shirts, I've got navy blue, another dark blue, and a hunter green. So, and they're in double XL. So you get your choice, any one of those shirts, an extra large, a double XL, or a triple XL. And we're going to keep giving away until I'm out of them or I've sold them, and then we're going to print up something else. I don't know exactly what we're going to print up, but we're going to do something. I've rambled. Lord have mercy, this show has took a long time, but I sure do appreciate each and every one of you. We have already gotten up to 4,200 268 subscribers as of this morning. Let's see here. Oh my goodness, 4,270 subscribers. I have picked up 270 subscribers this week, just since we, had the drawing. I mean, since I announced the drawing. So in 1 week, we have picked up 270 subscribers, and I want to thank each and every one of you. Please share my videos. Some of them might make you laugh or something. I realize all of them aren't all that much fun to watch. Some of them is just trying to teach you something, and some of them is just me raising hell about something. Sometimes I just can't keep my mouth shut. I'm sorry. But tell your friends about me. Please help me get more subscribers. Share the videos. Tell your friends if they subscribe to mention your name. Like I said, you send me 10 subscribers. Get 10 of your friends to subscribe, and I'll send you I Like Doing It cheap decal. Alright. Well, y'all have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye.